Hey everybody, what's going on? Beachhead here, or Jordan, whatever you want to call me. Just another thoughts video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I wanted to go ahead and put one together. This one, of course, for Biomutant. It came out on, it was, I think, May 25th of 2021. It is a game developed by Experiment 101, which is a Swedish developer. Also was published by THQ Nordic. This is released on Platinum. Sorry, released on Platinum. Released on PS4, Xbox One, as well as other systems. Other than that, PC, of course, as well. It is an action role-playing game. Kind of also has non-linear gameplay, so a lot of cool aspects. Kind of very open world aspect to the game. So I want to get into my thoughts right off the bat. I'm going to start with the positives as I like to, and we'll go ahead and end with the negatives. So I wouldn't say negatives. I'll say things that didn't really vibe with me, if you will. So the gameplay is fantastic. The melee is fun. The different moves that you can unlock are a lot of fun. You have the option to run guns, if you will, any kind of guns, from a shotgun to a rifle to pistols to flamethrowers to all sorts of different types. So I think that being said, the gameplay is fun. The world is very, very beautiful. It's extremely lush. There's lots of different biomes in the game, lots of different resistances that you're going to have to go through and find out, that you'll have to get through, and find a way to get the suits and all this kind of things to make it so you can actually explore in those areas. Gunplay is fun, like I said. So right off the bat, we've got gameplay is fun. The combat is a lot of fun. The loot in the game is actually very, very satisfying. I had a lot of comparisons to, a lot of people were talking about Breath of the Wild, which is a big comparison. I personally never played Breath of the Wild, so I couldn't touch on the direct comparisons. But the gameplays that I did see from Breath of the Wild, this is very, very similar to it. There's kind of an ongoing joke in chat with all the different things and everybody bringing it up. Hey, is this like Breath of the Wild? Is this like Breath of the Wild? And it kind of became like a meme in our chat. So it's really, really similar, but also different enough so you don't get that vibe. But the customization of the character is actually where I enjoyed it the most, and that's, unfortunately, you only get to do that at the beginning. But it was in depth enough where you could have a good time with it. Your character could absolutely look completely different from a friend of yours, from somebody you might be watching on Twitch. So that was really, really cool. You could be a bigger type mammal with fur, or you could be a smaller, almost weasel kind of looking thing, which is kind of cool too. So you're never really distinguished as a specific species. You're not a monkey, you're not a cat, you're not a raccoon, you're not necessarily a mouse, you're not anything. You really don't know, except a fur mammal, I think is what they kind of pointed out to be. But I can say that the customization and the powers, the abilities, the move sets, everything you unlock is super satisfying. What comes with that is the different tiers of legendary. You've got epic, you've got rare, you've got common, and I think you have uncommon loot and weapons that come apart with it. There is a crafting system which can be extremely extensive, but not overwhelming by any means. You want to look for specific items, which is really cool. There is the different worlds and biomes are really, really good looking and well done. They're separated enough. There's fetch quests, which I enjoyed. This was a game that I didn't think I was going to like nearly as much as I did, but ended up actually loving. That being said, I want to get to the parts that didn't really vibe with me. First off, that's going to be the dialogue. Unfortunately, the narrator did a fantastic job. This is not any way a stab at his performance or anything like that. The narrator did a fantastic job. The only issue I had with it was it was almost like it doubled up, right? So instead of translating what the mammals were saying as they were doing, because they speak gibberish, you don't actually know what they're saying, so he's translating the entire game for you. So it was hard for me to really get connected to any of these characters, even the ones with named characters in this game, instead of just somebody in passing, like a soldier or a merchant, those kind of people. I could be okay if they spoke gibberish. That would be great. I felt like the named characters should have dialogue or been voice acted. which could have been to a money thing. It could have been down to just a direction thing that they decided to go that way. It just didn't vibe with me very well, and that's okay because that's the only thing that didn't. I did buy this game for $60 when it came out. My recommendation is that waiting for a $40 or less price tag might be perfect for those who are questioning the game. Or if you are one of those people who holds on to hope that it'll come into Game Pass, that's an option too. I think it's a perfect game for Game Pass down the road because I think it is a very, very strong game for this year so far. I think there's a lot of positives that come out of the game. I completed it. I think we spent, I'm going to say just right under 20 hours, I believe. And that was with some side quests and that was with skipping a bunch. I know that you can probably beat the game in 10 hours if you just push main story, but you can also spend 60 hours in it and not finish the story and complete it that way too. So there's a lot of things to take care of and in consideration when playing that game and how you want to play it. Whatever you value your time as, I think you can get it out of this game. But that being said, it's absolutely fantastic. I had fun. I did recommend it to people who I think would like the game. So it's not something I don't recommend by any means. And I've heard a lot of the same tendencies coming out of the dialogue from a lot of different people. But yeah, that's my thoughts. If you guys want to catch us live over at twitch.tv/beachhead34, I stream Monday through Fridays, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time to 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can catch us live, like I said, Monday through Friday. So with a lot of games coming out here soon, hopefully we'll see you guys over there. That'd be great. As always, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts on what you thought of Biomutant. I would love to have a dialogue and chat it up with you guys about that and share it with your friends. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching this video and thanks so much. We'll see you guys later.